The woman bit open her climbing backpack and pulled out a thin wire. With a firm grip, she straightened the wire and bent one end into a hook. Carefully, she moved her trembling feet, pressing her body against the vertical cliff face. She extended the wire, trying to hook the climbing rope just 2 meters away. The slightest mistake would send her plummeting into the abyss below. Fortunately, the wire successfully caught the rope. She slowly retracted the wire, finally grasping one end of the climbing rope. But this was only the beginning of her ordeal. Gripping the rope tightly, using momentum, she leaped to a platform on the other side of the cliff. To her surprise, she spotted a tent fixed to the cliff face. Employing her climbing skills, she inched closer to the tent. Clinging to the protruding rocks, she mustered all her strength and finally clambered onto the boulder next to the tent. However, before she could catch her breath, 3 criminals appeared at the cliff's edge. Despite her efforts to hide, they spotted her. The criminals offered to spare her life if she destroyed the evidence. The woman was no fool. She knew they wouldn't let her live. When they threw down a rescue rope, she took out a piece of paper. The criminals, sensing movement on the rope, assumed she had surrendered. Instead, they pulled up a white paper with a blessing written on it. Infuriated, the criminals realized the woman's position was secure. She wedged the hook into a crevice in the rock and connected the tent to it. As night fell, a makeshift shelter suspended in midair was complete. Mustering her courage, she crawled inside. Aside from the swaying, there were no mishaps. Just as she thought she could finally get some rest, the 3 criminals launched their attack. A 200-pound backpack came hurtling towards the tent, causing the woman to lose her balance and slip out. With nothing but an abyss beneath her feet, she had no time to steady herself before the backpack struck again. Left with no choice, she clung to the backpack as the rope rapidly retracted. The criminals above spotted her location, and one of them immediately cut the rope with a knife. Fortunately, the woman reacted swiftly, grabbing onto the cliff face. As she watched the backpack plummet into the depths below, she mustered all her strength to climb back onto the platform. This was the closest she had ever come to death. The criminals on the shore assumed she had fallen to her demise.